Hey everybody, welcome to paint night. Monday night, you get to come live with me. I'm Casey with Hardworking Mom. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to be painting this really cute welcome bike door hanger. You can find this inside Lori's shop at hardworkingmomstore.com. I'm so excited to be painting this one with you guys tonight. This is one of my favorite signs that she has for spring. So we're going to dive right in. To get started, I went ahead and I did a very thin coat of white acrylic paint, just as a base coat, and as like a primer to it. And then tonight we're going to be doing something a little bit differently. So I figured out how to do shiplap. I'm really excited because I've been wanting to try this for a while now. And so I figured out how to do a shiplap texture to my base here. So we're going to do that so it looks like shiplap. Let me get just a little bit of my colors all poured out. We're going to be doing some really fun colors. Hey Mary! We're going to be doing some yellows. And this one here that I have is Lemon by Apple Barrel. It's right on the edge of being gone. Let's see how much we can get out. There we go. Okay. Hey Karen. Alright, let me get this green open. Did everybody have a good weekend? Did anybody have a long weekend because of the holiday? My husband's had quite a few long weekends lately. Feels like we've got to have him home more often. I need some scissors. See if I can get this plastic off. There we go. Gosh, that guy did not want to come off. Normally I could just rip it with my teeth, but it did not want to come off. Just a little bit of green. So this green is by Top Notch and it's camo green. Camo green. I thought we'd do some pretty turquoises. This one is Caribbean Stride. And this one's Aquamarine. Another stupid plastic thing on it. Let me see if I can get it off. Okay, so to save time tonight, I went ahead and did some prepping ahead of time. So I went in and did a primer on my base and all the letters too. And also a base on the round. So the round is just the white. Okay. Oh, I just bought this black. Let me make sure that. I had to go out and buy thicker black and white. It is so cute. I'll put it, I'll show you guys what it looks like displayed. Oh man. I'm hoping that with me doing some of the prep ahead of time, it will save us some time tonight. You guys won't be stuck with me for a long time like the other night. Although the other night, my project, I was really worried that I wasn't going to like the end result, and it turned out okay. So if you guys missed that and you want to go back and watch it, it was the Love door hanger. And it ended up turning out pretty cute, I think. I got a lot of compliments on it. I had one lady actually drive by my house and ask where I got it. And that's only ever happened twice. So we might need white. I'm just going to put a little bit out just in case, but we might not use it. But alright, I need to get some water really quick because I'm going to water down this gray to make this wash effect. So let me get just a little bit of water. Alright, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a little bit of water right here on my, just a little bit. You can tell there's not very much on there. And then when I go to do this gray, it's going to be more of like a watercolor, and it's going to water it down so when I go to do these lines, it'll be like the shiplap look is what I'm going for. So I'll take it and then I'll do the fine gray, and then we'll come over it with black after we're done. Okay, so I'm going to zoom you guys in. I already measured out where I want my lines. So what I did is I found center, which is at 9, and then I figured out I wanted to do at least 5 lines. So I measured out 3 inches apart, and then I measured and just went straight across so all of my lines are even. Now, do you have to do that? No, absolutely not. You do not have to do that. You could freehand it all you want. Okay, it's still really watery, so I'm going to add a little bit more of this gray to it. Soak up some of that water. That was a little too much water. You want it to be more of like a like watercolor, right? So if you have too much water, just add a little bit more paint. And it's bound to happen, especially if it's your first, second, third time doing this. You'll get the hang of it after you have done it a few times. I'm just going to take this now, and with my steadiest hand as I possibly can, we're just going to come straight through, staying on my line. The link for this kit is inside the description of this video. I wish I had more of a steady hand, I really do, but I think if I had a better brush that was a line brush, it would be better. Oh, see, there was a little too much paint on that one. But that's okay. Coming down to the next one. Now if you had a paint pen or a Sharpie even, you could probably do it with a Sharpie. All right. I'm going to come through and clean up this gray. I'm going to put a little bit more water right here, not very much, just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to come in with my black. Now we're going to take this, I'm going to zoom you guys out for just a little bit. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to come through and I'm going to come right under here as best I can. Ooh, my hand's shaking. Okay, we're going to come right under this. Doing the same little method with it with the watercolor. Come on through. I hate that brush. Come right through here. I want to make sure I'm not pressing down too hard, because I notice if I press down too hard, I need to have a really light touch with this. Super light touch. If I press too hard, you can see where my lines kind of squiggle. See, look at that squiggle. It's because I pressed down too hard. So if I come straight down. Okay. I wouldn't say this is an advanced technique, but I would definitely say you have to have a straight hand. And I do not have the best straight hand with these brushes. I really definitely need a nice line brush. That's a little bit better. Can you not slam that door, please? Much better. We're gonna let this dry. Now what you can do is you can take it and you can do an outline around it as well and keep going with the whole thing. So you could take the black and do black all the way around. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think we're gonna leave it for right now, and then we will take a look and see how it looks once we get it dried a little bit. I'm just gonna see here about taking a wipey and smudging this just a little bit. Okay. There we go. And when you do this watercolor look to it, it helps it dry a little bit faster too, which is really nice, especially if you're on a live or if you have like to make quick projects, quick turnaround projects for like a craft show. If you do it, certain methods will take less dry time, which is always really nice. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. Wow, okay. I'm going to put this to the side, it'll let it dry. Let's go ahead and move on to our welcome and our flowers. I'm going to turn you guys just a little bit. There we go. So for the welcome, I want to do a lighter turquoise. There she is. Oh, thank you, Mary. They were a little wacko, but it's okay. It's my style. I like to be different. Now, if I had a makeup brush, you could sponge this. It would be a lot easier. I don't have any of those, so we're just going to paint it with my paintbrush. But no big deal. It just takes a little bit longer. Okay. And especially with me using these lighter colors for this project, it's a very good idea to paint the base with just a white coat, very thin. You could even use a roller brush if you wanted to, and just go super thin with that white, and then that way when you use these lighter colors, it's just gonna pop. Just like that. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit more. My brushes are from Amazon. And yellow is my favorite color. So that's why I got yellow ones. They have purple, I think blue, pink for sure. I know they have pink. Joann's carries the same brand too, so if you're a Joann's person. And usually the top notch stuff, they do like BOGO every other week, I think is what it is. So usually they have like a buy one get one 50% off on top notch products. So if you hit the sale rate, you might be able to score these brushes on BOGO. This blue is so pretty. It's just the sweetest sweets of turquoise. Go ahead and show you up close kind of what that turquoise looks like. Let me zoom out just a little bit. You can kind of see that. I'm coming in with the flowers now. Just gonna get the petals. Gonna leave that center so we can do some yellow inside that. And then this is a darker turquoise. This turquoise here is from Top Notch. This is the aquamarine, I believe is what I said it was. Yep, aquamarine. Top Notch. Coming through, doing that center yellow color, just a really light yellow. And then this guy here, I think, let's do the same. I wasn't going to, but let's do it. That yellow is really pretty. It's super light. I have some yellow glitter too. It'd be really pretty to put yellow glitter in the center of those. Maybe we'll think about that. Okay, I'm going to let this welcome dry for a little bit longer, and we're going to move on to the bike. Okay, now when I envisioned this, I wanted a yellow bike. So, that's my plan. So let's go ahead and dive into the bike. I bought a bike when COVID first happened back in like 19. Maybe it was 20. I bought all of us bikes so we could ride our bikes, and I have ridden it twice since then. I haven't ridden it like hardly at all. And I keep saying like, oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ride my bike. I never do it. And it's a black little cruiser with a basket and everything. And yet, I still don't ride it. Alright, let's come up right through here. Again, with this project, because I knew I was going to be using lighter colors, I wanted to make sure that I painted that base coat. And you could paint your bike whatever color you wanted to, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be the color that I do either. So this yellow is lemon. You have a bike at your beach house? Fun. That would be so fun to ride a bike on the beach. Bucket list. I'm adding that to my bucket list. That would be so fun. I'm going to come in with this lighter yellow now for these wheel wells here. So these wheel wells are going to be just a different shade of yellow. We might have to do a couple coats of this one. And there's a hair. I'll tell you what, I sound way better than I did earlier. I was so sick all weekend long, it sucked. I went and got a pedicure. It's been 2 weeks. I went and got a pedicure, got a really bad infection from that pedicure. And I had to go get my toenail half removed as well because of the infection. Because of the way she dug at my toenail and caused like basically like an ingrown toenail on top of an infection. Miserable. Seriously, so miserable. I don't wish that on anybody. I'd rather have kids again than go through that pain. Well, I've been on antibiotics because I haven't been feeling very good, and then all of a sudden on Friday, like Friday after work, I just felt awful. Like I just felt sick to my stomach. I had a horrible headache, and then all this sinus pressure. And I went to bed super early Friday night. It canceled our game night because I didn't want to have people come over. I just did not feel good, and so canceled our game night. And then I woke up Saturday super congested and sick. And then we went to lunch Saturday, and then we came home and I went right to sleep. It was so, I was just not feeling good. And my kids and my husband hung out or whatever, and everybody else, they all feel fine, but it was just me. But oh, those antibiotics kicked my butt. My brush is a little wet. So you guys see how that paint's running a little bit? It's a little wet. So just had to dry it off a little bit better. And then today I was worried I wasn't going to feel good, but I feel way better, and I sound better actually, so. Just in time, because I really wanted to do paint night. I miss it. We got off of doing this. I usually go live every Monday for Lori and paint one of her door hangers. I have so many too. I have so many I want to show you guys. So I got to get back to it so I can show you guys how to do these door hangers. I want her to do a monthly wreath hanger kit club, and then you guys can come join me and we can paint it together. Wouldn't that be fun? And it'll come with all the paint that you would need and the kit itself. And then you could paint with me step by step, or watch it and then paint it later, and you can pause and record, or pause and play and things like that. I'm just letting my brush do all the work right here around this corner. Staying right in that line. There's a cutout line there for me, so I can follow that line. Staying right in it. Okay. Alright, let's move on to the next wheel. I think it is really relaxing watching people paint. Following that line. What do you guys think? Is it getting somewhere? These little accent things. I'm going to do the same color as those wheel wells. And for this area right here. And I'll come through with my black too, and we'll fix those lines. Let me give it some texture. Okay, let's come back through and let's touch up some of these spots here. Doesn't need very much. It covered really nicely. We're going to do a light yellow seat. Okay. Come in with our white and make that extra vibrant here on the pedal. And my handlebars, let's make those nice and white. Now the fun part, the basket. I need a brown. I'm so sorry. Let me grab a brown paint really quick. Let me grab it. I might have to mix this with something because I want a certain shade for my basket. Might have to mix some colors. Yay! We love mixing paint, don't we? Okay. There's that, and then I'm for sure going to have to mix it. So let's start with that first, and then we'll go from there. Okay, let me clean this brush up really good because now we're going to start going to some lighter colors. Fold that over. I'll tell you what, guys, Costco's paper towels changed. They are not as thick as they used to be. Okay, we're going to come in through the basket. We'll also do another coat on those tires too. Okay, so let's come right through here and let's get this basket painted. Okay. And I'm just kind of using my imagination to where I think the basket would start and then the bike would start. And then let's grab a little bit of black on this with a little bit of this. It's not really making the color I want it to. That'll work. Alright, so I came in first with a tan. And then I added just a little bit of black to it, just to darken up just a little bit. Not very much. Here, I'll hold it up for you guys so you guys can see. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Oh, I got yellow right on my fingers. Okay. So there's our bike. We're going to add some accents to it still too, so we're not even... We got a couple minutes left with the bike. Alright, I grabbed this really pretty forest green. It's actually called Camo, but it's one of my favorite greens. So I thought we'd paint the leaves here. And this would just pop. Coming in with a smaller brush. Just to fill right in those leaves. I know it's so hard to see. I wish you guys could see it. And remember our flowers from over here, we're going to do the same thing here. And we're going to come through here and do our flowers. I'm going to grab this lighter color too and kind of try and push it through here. See how I like that? Might have to touch up those leaves again because I kind of messed up right there, but that's okay. We can touch those up. Alright, let's go back through one more time with that black, and then we will do some accents and see where we're at. I keep grabbing the same brush. Okay, let's grab our black, come back through here and touch up these wheels. That looks much better. Make those wheels a little darker. Same thing, gonna just follow my circles. You can tell where I got some white on the inside. I'm gonna try my best to cover that up while I'm here. We are almost done. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. I know this one was a little different because it had so many pieces, but thanks for sticking with me. Right. Okay, let's come in with our white here. Let's do some lines through it. some yellow to the center of those flowers. Hello from South Carolina. That's awesome. I'm in Utah. Lori is in South Carolina though. I hate this brush. I gotta get a new one of these brushes. Ugh. Stop going to that side. Thank you. We're gonna do like little parts of the handlebar right here. There we go. Came in with a gray on the handlebars a little bit right there. And then I think I'm going to do like a little spiral right there. Something. Alright, there's our bike. Put that off to the side for right now. And then the welcome. There was some like shading on these. Okay. Let me grab our base. And we will, oh no, not on my wood boards. And we will put it together and see what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys out. So here's our shiplap. I'm going to take my wipey and smear this some more. Now you could do your lines as thick or as thin as you wanted. I went a little thicker to see if I liked it. And there we have it. Our very cute welcome bike door hanger. Hey Holly. I'm gonna go in a little closer for you guys. Let's take a look. And the flowers are the 3D flowers. So you could realistically, if you didn't like them, you could put them wherever you wanted. I'm actually going to glue them right there, and I'm going to come back over with my green and make that more green in the back, and it'll just help it pop. So, and it looks cute, giving that turquoise a little bit more dimension with that shadow on there. What other color bike would look really cute? Anybody have any ideas on another bike color? Pink bike maybe? Pink would be cute. I hope this doesn't ruin it, but I think it needs it. Stain brush. The brush is like, my daughter used it, and so she like flattened it like this. So the brush wants to pop up like a funky L or something, instead of staying down straight. All right. Okay, well, thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to let this sit, and then I will glue it. And I went back to my hot glue gun, and so far that's been doing very, very well. So I really like that hot glue gun of mine with the wood hot glue sticks from Gorilla Glue. So there we have it. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. We will see you guys next Monday night. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but it'll be something spring. Okay? We'll see you guys next time.